Good morning, everyone. So today we're going to present about our group and in general what are we going to do for this data analysis. So for our group has decided to analyze the sentiment of newly upcoming cryptocurrencies in the market. Adam, can you go to the next slide, please? So basically, the purpose is to measure the relevancy of newly created cryptocurrencies in the market. So basically, recently there has been a lot of new cryptocurrencies made or been easily accessed for the public to buy. And newly cryptocurrencies has a relatively low price that eventually, if it keeps the able to keep and gain the relevancy in the public, it could eventually gain price and give profit to whoever bought it in a lower price before. And basically, we are going to take the data from tweets since they have a relatively big cryptocurrency communities, or people talk a lot about cryptocurrencies there. And what we're going to do is basically we're going to do a word count containing the name of the coin itself and the sentiment revolving the coin itself to see where would it go for, say, let's say this week, and then let's say the next week. Maybe for further details could be explained by my colleagues. Thank you.
Okay, for the next slide is the tools that we are using. So we've been doing a few research and analysis based on the tools that we are going to use. The first one for the collecting data from the Twitter, we will use the Apache Kafka, and then this data will be processed by Apache Spark to be then be stored in the database. That's uh, for the tools we analyze. For the next one is the flow of data. I think Hafid can explain.
So first we collect the data from tweets. We use Twitter developer portal for it, and using Kafka for uh, collect the data, and then use Spark to process it. We filter the word. We search specific coin name in the tweets, and then we analyze it. In the process, we also use sentiment analysis next to them to measure the relevancy of the tweets. In here is the workflow of the sentiment analysis, and we use sentence level to the scope of sentiment analysis. So in the sentiment analysis, we first list the words. One of them includes the positive ones and the other includes the negative ones, and then we analyze it about the relevancy from the tweets itself and the replies for the tweets, and then we calculate which type of words is more prevalent in the text. If there are more positive words than the negative, then the text is resumed relevant for the cryptocurrency. Done. Next.
Okay, it's for me actually. So, like the two groups above us, we will be doing the analysis through Twitter. So we've made a Twitter developer account on twitter.apps.com, if I'm not mistaken. And from here, we can see the API keys for the Twitter. So after this, we can um, get the access token and the consumer key so we can put it in our code and begin the processing. And for the output of the data, which we had analyzed before, it will be further used by them.
Okay, so basically, at this moment, we could already access and extract data from Twitter from the API itself that's been given by registering at dev Twitter. And right now, we're trying to integrate Kafka, which is the tools that we use to extract the tweets, with Spark. And then later on, after processing, maybe we either store it and also project it with some data visualization tools. But we're quite not there yet. We're still, I guess we're, I guess 100% kind of already succeeded in extracting the data. And so we're on the process of how do we integrate this stream of data into the other tools, like for the data processing and also storing and also projecting. I guess that's all from our group. If there's any comments or advice for us, then we would be open for it. And yeah, that's it. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And thank you for your attention.
Okay. Okay, that's also the excellent idea to use the cryptocurrency relevancies on the Twitters. Yeah. So, can you explain to me what you mean about the relevancy that you want to discover based on this data?
So basically, the relevancy means like, do people joining in buying this cryptocurrency itself? Like I said, if a new coin is out there on the market, then it will start on a low price. Then if there are people having good sentiments about it, it will kind of boost other people to buy it. How it works is basically utilizing people's FOMO, fear of missing out. So chances are people will buy it, and we could trace what are people talking about that coin in the tweet. For example, are people still buying it or not, or people are gonna sell it in this week. Basically, that's what we call relevancy in the cryptocurrency. But that's of course not the main way to analyze the price, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, actually, this is I think it's cool because it's remembering me one of the previous research in my college in Singapore. Is also doing the same thing. How he connected the relevancy of what the sentiment analysis on the Twitters based on some issue or keyword that runs surrounding in the cryptocurrencies area, and then reflected to the price of the cryptocurrency itself, for example. So that would be cool, I think. So your steps actually is yes, agree. You collect the data. I think that's cool, and then you go on the Spark process to come up with the sentiment analysis. But after the sentiment analysis, I think you will have potentially have advanced analytics for more precisely talk about your relevancies meaning that you said before, and then you can open widely open the definition that you can found based on your analysis. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. That's cool too. And yeah, how about the data? So do you have the size of data currently?
Currently, what we did is not yet directly extracting data that we need yet. The data mostly still a tester in a way that we extracted every just a tester basically, not yet in our data.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse
but
me.
It's okay.
Yes. Excuse me. Can I add something? From the Twitter developer, we got the limit of 10 million tweets.
Yep. Yes, of course. If you're using the Twitter API developer, actually we have a limitation on the number of data that we can collect. But it's okay. I think because we are in the in the class, and then this is the experience for you. So I think it doesn't matter how many sizes, but the most important thing the most important thing is you get the data from the source. Yeah, so that will be the nice one. If you do in every day, for example, I also do the same thing actually. Yeah? Every day I crawl the Twitters, even only, for example, in one day it's limited for 500 data, for example, it's okay. But if we do, for example, in 7 days, yeah, we have about 3 and 5,000 data. It's cool to method. So that will be the nice one, because yeah, we need to pay more if you want to use the Twitter data that have huge data. But it's okay. I will not get focus on the number of data actually, but the process that you're working on it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. So excellent for this group. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, wait a minute.